All right, welcome back. And if you're new, thanks for coming to the channel. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't been here before. Today I'm practicing and I'm using my Optimum Idol with a little bit of polish on it. So it comes out the box dull. Put a little polish on. We'll see what it does. That's pretty close. So I've done this to idols before. I quite like them with shine. Actually, my old original idol was the one I used to make it through most of match play at the USBC Masters and when I won. And that one I had shiny for that. So I figured I would try the same with the Optimum Idol and kind of see. Obviously, it's going to make it a little cleaner, but I think you'll see it still maintains the same kind of motion. Still smooth, still very benchmarky, controllable motion, just a little cleaner than it is out of the box. And the Idol and the Optimum Idol are really good. Out of the box, they're really good shiny. But like for some players and some bowling centers, the dull version is just a little too early. So putting a little shine on it definitely helps it. Wasn't a great shot. Bowling on something like longer, medium, little tricky pattern. Not sure what it's called, but there's some out of bounds to the right, and it does play a little tighter. Not so. Having a shiny idol might not be the optimum. See what I did there? Choice, but it is still pretty early in itself, the ball, so it's not that far off. I just have to match up my speed to it here. Pinch slower speed, a little more aggressive with my hand. It actually goes through the pins. So I think, to me, when I'm seeing this kind of motion, I'm actually thinking like if I'm bowling on something where I'm using like my summit, super early, super smooth, symmetrical ball, I'm playing pretty straight with that. And I want to stay in the same area. I want to stay straight, but I can't with the summit anymore. This one, like the Optimum Idol with some shine, might be okay. It was a little left. Ooh. Definitely see that a little bit, what I'm talking about, a little longer pattern. There's some hold there. We like that. All right, let's try and move a couple boards left. A little more axis rotation. Ooh, that's a pretty good shot. Pinch slow. Pretty good shot. You can see with the extra axis rotation, it's a little more, motion's a little more rounded, a little more aggressive down lane. So a little more kick, so to speak. That one didn't get my hand around it and kind of flattens out at the end. So probably need something a little bit in between there. All right, let's see if we can get a strike here. one of the benefits of moving like 2 boards like I did here left on something where you have a little bit of out of bounds to the right is you get your line, your ball a little further away from that out of bounds. So assuming you have a little bit of hold like I have here, you get away from that the bad area of the lane that you can't really use. So now if I miss right, I'm not getting it quite as far to the outside. That's a really good shot. So let's just say, so instead, when I miss right now, I might get it to like 7 and 7 board. And before, when I was 2 boards further right with my feet, I might get it like 5, 6. And on something where there's an out of bounds, that 1 or 2 boards is going to make a big difference. Might be the difference between like chopping out a 10 pin and leaving a washout, depending on how difficult the pattern is. You can see the Optimum Idol, like it's obviously, the motion is very much the same with the polish as it is without the polish. It just gets a little further down lane, and it's really good on something like this. Bowling center has quite a lot of friction, so it helps me kind of get it on through the front and keep it on line a little longer. It gives me some hold there, where if I had surface on that one, I would probably have to be a little further left. I might leave some more weak 10s. Maybe I would leave a 4-pin when I miss left. Like all of these things, like, so that's the benefits of shining out of a ball. But it needs to match what you're bowling on. Because too much shine, too clean a ball, and you're really, really trapped. A weak out of my hand. So, but if you feel like your Optimum Idol is a little too early, burning up a little too much, hooks a little too early on the lane, try some polish. Like this one, I hit with, I cleaned it up with 2000 on a spinner and then a light layer of polish. Nothing too much, just enough to make it look shiny. And it looks really good on the lane like this. That's a really good one. So that's my little practice session, working on some things, and that's actually what I do a lot of times. Just take a random ball I might not throw a whole lot, ball I might normally use game 5 or 6, ball with it on the fresh while I'm working on my physical game to kind of see what I can do, what I can make that ball do, and to make it a little more challenging. So yeah, but Optimum Idol with some polish, definitely approved. Go give it a try if you're not loving your Optimum Idol with some surface, and see what it does, because it is real good. I used my original Idol with polish to win the USBC Masters, and it would be cool if I could do the same thing with this one, but we'll see. As for now, I'm just happy to see some good motion out of it. So thanks for watching. Please check back for more videos. Yeah, thanks.